Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus, bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Before I get right into that, I'm going to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates and all the breakdowns. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Looking at Tampa, you saw how they were able to outlast the Saints and how Baker Mayfield took a nasty little fall when they got him hit on that scramble. And he was able to come back into the football game. He was able to help the Buccaneers win the game against the Saints, which was a very exciting game late because they had to lead early. I thought it was going to be a snoozer, but they let the Saints come back in. That defense has to take accountability for playing so lax and playing off. But, I mean, they still got the W. Looking at the Baltimore Ravens, I doubted them. You know, I thought the Commanders had the leg up on them. But the defense really set the tone for the game. Lamar Jackson and company played with a lot of attitude. Derrick Henry, we know what Derrick Henry is. He is a monster. Being able to pick up chunk yards, being able to not only carry defenders on his back as he's going for first downs, but the guy still has, at his age, a lot of tread left on the tires. I think they're going to run him more and more because it doesn't make sense to go away from him. Running him saves Lamar Jackson from taking senseless hits and useless hits. And it seems like Derrick Henry at this age knows how to take hits, knows how to go down, knows how to fight for extra yards when he needs to, and can preserve his body well enough to where the Ravens are going to have him moving into the postseason. I think that, you know, from the start of the season to now, we saw Baltimore struggle a little bit. They didn't get off to their normal start that they usually do, but now we've seen them flip-flop. We've seen them flip-flop with the Pittsburgh Steelers and be the best team in the AFC North now. I know to start, the Steelers were hot, they were fresh, they were cooking with hot grease with Justin Fields, but now the Baltimore Ravens are in the driver's seat and basically control their destiny. From the standpoint here, we saw what they did to a solid quarterback with Jaden Daniels, and you saw exactly how the defense essentially did its thing. They were able to bend, not break. They were able to give up a little bit of yards, but at the same time, they still closed when they needed to. Lamar Jackson ran the ball when he needed to, got the ball to his tight end Andrews for the big touchdown. We saw exactly how they played well. In this game here, you're going to have to slow down Baker Mayfield because Baker can come downfield very quickly. He can get the offense running for the Buccaneers very quickly. When you got Mike Evans, you have a chance. So that offense has a chance to not only put up big numbers against the Baltimore Ravens, but you got to think, this is a group that's a veteran group that's played with each other. They put up over 40 points against the Saints, so you know that they can hit the gas pedal, and that's without Baker Mayfield for a couple of series. So the defense for the Buccaneers is opportunist. So is the offense. They're going to have to play solid and fundamental football. Baltimore is going to have to run the ball because if Baker Mayfield gets too many chances, oftentimes we've seen him make so much magic when there was nothing there. So I think in this one, it's going to be a tough back-and-forth game. But I think when it's all said and done, the Baltimore Ravens are going to come out and be on top with this one. I think that you have too many factors that go into Baltimore being successful, and I think that their game travels running the football just like anybody else does. But at the same time, I think having Derrick Henry, they're going to be able to close that game, get a lead early, and be able to milk that the rest of the game. So I'm picking Baltimore to win against Tampa. Are you Buccaneers fans? Are you Ravens fans? Get in the comment section below. Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus, and we'll see you in the next episode.